We were talking about what you experiences within comic book stores. So like, exactly what you go through with looking, how you decide that out. So what's your first issues that you typically tend to look for if you go in, Nick?
I go straight for Spider-Man, honestly. I always love going in, looking through the Amazing Spider-Man, and, just the kind of different story arcs that come with that. And then after I get done with that, I head over to Shazam. I've always liked Shazam. I thought he was always super cool, and, the artwork in those issues are pretty well done.
Yeah.
And then the last one is, I told you, I don't know why, but I somehow end up in the X-Men comics. And I just, every time, it never fails. I go in there, and I'm like, okay, don't go to X-Men, don't go to X-Men. Next thing you know,
bam,
X-Men. There it is, everything. So it's kind of hard for me to stay away from the X-Men.
Yeah.
So I think, what do you go for, man?
I look for, I got like 4 big ones. Spectre, all-time favorite. Silver Surfer, all-time favorite. Ghost Rider, and I know Ragman's in there, but I don't remember what my other one was. But yeah, that was pretty much those ones. Also Sleepwalker. I always look for Sleepwalker. So you hardly ever see him. So, but
yeah, absolutely. And it kind of just comes into play with everything, because after that, I'll go over to Batman and Superman, and then
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
well, yours is Spider-Man.
Yeah, mine is Spider-Man.
But he's one of my my seconds.
Yeah, that's what you go for, and then Nightwing. I always go to Nightwing.
Yeah, Nightwing's another one. That big one on the second string. So.
Yep.
Then after that, you gotta go through looking at all of them. Your key. You want to look for any big series events going for the summer or winter.
Just
any awesome comic book covers, titles that grab you. Story arcs that might seem interesting.
Because that's a big thing too. You might never hear the comic, but your eye will catch something and you'll say, "Wow, that is a really great cover issue."
Yeah.
And you got to pick it up. There's just something inside you. It's like a little kid almost. You walk in the store and you see a toy. It's kind of the same feeling when you walk in there, and you kind of just want to buy it all if you can.
Yeah, that's your moment of getting away from. You tend to forget about everything whenever you're in that comic book store. You're just focused on, that character, their powers, and, seeing them pull lightning from the sky. Or, like I love the Kirby crackle around Silver Surfer's fist, getting to see that. Or whenever they're drawing that awesome sword and getting ready to take on evildoers.
Yep, or, it's kind of like you were saying, lightning, and like when Thor, when he reaches out for his hammer and he brings it in, it's just that power of that character.
Much like, dude, just hits me whenever you say call him for the hammer. You ever read like the Cosmic Ghost Rider series?
Yes, the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
And Silver Surfer comes in and he's fighting them, and all of a sudden he reaches out and then boom, Mirror hits his hand. And he's just taking them all on. And unfortunately, Thanos killed him in that moment. But
Yep. Oh yeah, that is a great one. I think he showed that to me a while back. Yeah. No, it's awesome. Just kind of that experience. That's really what we're doing for this video is,
just looking for the experience.
Kind of
sharing it with everybody and enjoying, that experience. And definitely comment and like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section about what your what you look for first.
We want to hear what our audience wants to hear. You know what I mean? We want you guys to join in on the conversation.
Share the experience.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
It's
we want to be able to enjoy the experience of comic books together.
Yeah, and we're trying to kind of spread the love of comics and the comic book store. Just the way it makes us feel. We're trying to kind of expand it to others because, maybe you've never been in a comic book store before and you run across this video and you say, well, these 2 guys here just rambling. They seem to like it. Why don't I go try it out?
Yeah.
It's really all it is. So
don't let yourself be scared away from those gatekeepers, where they tell you about, how you have to know everything. That's, there's a lot of back issues, a lot of time and a lot of money. You're talking about, 80 years worth of comic books.
Yeah, and the back issues.
You're not going to know it all. There's no point in trying to. Just enjoy the part that you like.
Yeah, and then don't.
Like I stick to 90s. I love 90s comics.
Yep, absolutely. That's the best, and don't be afraid if you have 5 comics and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th issues, and you can't get 6 or 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Just buy 9, 10, 11, and that story will create itself. That's the best part about it.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a story, but you can break it up, and it's kind of got its
Yeah.
own little story. It's different perspectives as well.
Yeah. Reading comic books not like reading a book too. I mean, it's completely different. It's not like watching a movie. It's some people thoroughly enjoy it. Some people absolutely hate it and just think that they suck. And
But
yeah,
we really want to do that, and so the back issues, like we said, you'll never get caught up, will you?
no, you won't.
You
But
won't.
you can enjoy what you get to. I mean, it's fun getting to sort through comic books and the old issues and seeing everything that was out there. It's fun getting to buy some of them. It's fun just seeing them. So.
Yeah, and one of his favorite things to do is he loves the 50-cent bin, so he goes
Yeah.
over there, and sometimes you find really great stories.
Yeah. Never diss on the 50-cent bin. I mean,
No, I wasn't dissing
yeah.
on it.
Oh no, I'm not saying with you. I'm just saying in general. Like, I feel like some people like give me a look like, this
wow.
guy's going through the 50-cent bin. He's not a real fan of comic books. It's like.
It's not about that. It's
Sometimes I like a $1 cheeseburger too. Okay.
yeah, don't beat me down.
Yeah.
It's just as good as your $8 cheeseburger.
Yeah.
So
But,
nope. And then I think also too we wanted to talk about the comic book store. Yes, it offers more than the comics. It
Yeah.
offers all the board games, and we were talking. We don't really know too much about D&D and Magic and
and
there's
all the cards. And stuff.
all the cards and the
Our
books.
cousin Griffin, great guy. He loves D&D.
Yep.
He does all that stuff.
This is our shout out to Griffin.
Yeah.
So
While we're at it, might as well give our shout out to the Bourbon Boys. Go check out theirs. Like, comment, and subscribe for them too.
yeah,
And
good friends
great
of ours.
guys,
So
yeah.
so they've been starting their own as well. So go over there, like you said, and like, comment, and subscribe, because we thoroughly enjoy listening to them as well. Because we talk about it. So yeah, but that's really all we got for now, and we'll get back. If you know more about D&D or Magic or any of those games, let us know. We're gonna figure it out. So
yeah. All right.